trying to find the line here. And that's exactly why we want to, let's get 3. That's 5 feet. Okay. That's 5 feet. That's 60 inches. What we want to do, she wants the French door to include that 60-inch span. The ceiling height that's 10 foot. A 9 or 10 foot ceiling.
It's 9 foot, I believe.
All right, I've got a 60-inch estimate here. Let's see how close I came. 61 5/8. So that was a working model. And let's see. Come back. Come back. I need you to maintain integrity for me. All right, there's 9 right here. And that is 9'6". That is 9'7". So we were both right.
Okay.
And may I, one more time, please? I'm concerned about walls are about 5 inches thick, because inside here there's a 2x4, which is 3.5, and the right of each side is a drywall, which is 1/2 inch, total is 1 inch.
Right.
Okay, so it's about a 4.5, and we've got that casing here which measures a little bit. So basically, to catch this edge here and make it one long run, but you don't really want to do that. You want to come in a little further, because you're going to have a molding edge and some other things. And what I'm wondering is, where will it fall on the opposite side, because you've got some trim molding over there. So if I can get a little bit down here to give me a line of sight as far as what's straight, and I'm thinking that would be it. And I want to know what this distance is, because I don't want to interact with him.
Right.
So let me put him here. Okay, now, okay, that's about 5 coming right to this edge. And what I was hoping is, do you want them to open into this room?
Mm-hmm.
So that when I'm walking that way, I would push.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That door has no handle, so it doesn't move. That's fine. This will come this way. When they're opening, it might bump this.
So it needs to go the other way?
It doesn't need to. It needs to do what you want it to.
Okay.
And we will modify. We might take this little border off right here, if you want to. There's a lot of things we can do.
Okay.
But you got to figure out what's the highest and greatest use of the thing, and that's going to be this door doing what you want it to.
Right.
And if it's doing this, that's fine. Then we can look at it. But we have 61 and a double French. And framing the top side is easy. It's not load bearing. It wouldn't need any header. It's just, you know, you kind of box it out. You put sheetrock on either side of it, and you paint it whatever color
Right.
that you tell us to paint it. and comes down in the framing, and when we push the door in, it's got to have a little bit of an edge all the way around so it goes into a spot, because it's got some trim molding around
Right.
the interior casing, kind of like this door.
Right.
You know, when you push this door in, this is going to look exactly like that, and it might be full view mirrors or whatever you want it to be. And everything you see that's white is all one piece. And you won't see hinges in the middle. If you're going up to the doors and you're grabbing, you might have two handles.
Right.
Or bar handles, and you'll open like this, so that you'll see not doorknobs here.
Right.
And these will probably be gone. But you see how they've got this piece of casing, and that usually measures 2 1/4 inches. And let's take a look. So, okay, so that's a 2 1/4 casing on each side. So we have to have a 2 1/4, and this will push it out a little further, because what we'll actually do is probably come in a little bit, and the wall will kind of measure here.
Right.
And you push it into the 2 1/4 and get rid of that little piece of baseboard. And, but when we start going in too deep, I mean, this is just decorative molding. We can take this off, and we can, you know, come up to here and just turn it and end it on that corner. We can take that off all the way up, and you know, it's just a little top corner molding, and it's made to look like a pretty column, and I like it. But your wall kind of needs to go right here, and your wall kind of needs to come in from this corner, even if it's just a little bit.
So you say you have to remove all of this?
We can. We can remove it.
Okay. Do we have to?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am, we don't. I can push that door in so that casing, it hits this. It hits this wall.
Okay.
If you want that, you see, if you can, in your mind's eye, put that 2 1/4 casing right against this wall here.
Okay.
You come up with it and have the door. Right here.
Okay. So how would it look on the inside? See what I'm saying? How would it look on this side right here? How would things look on this side?
It would look fine.
Okay.
You know, with that. Basically, we would build out from that wall a little bit. And we wouldn't have to build out far. Essentially, run a 2x4 right here. Put a piece of drywall on each side. Cut a notch out of your baseboard.
That's what I would prefer, because I don't want anything to be
I agree.
removed.
I agree.
Yeah.
And that was a last resort.
Yeah.
Is to say, well, let's push it back and push it even with that wall. Let's